Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Gamers Edition, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the SteelSeries Apex 5 mechanical gaming keyboard and the SteelSeries Rival 3 gaming mouse. Okay, so first things first, let's take a look at the keyboard and what functionalities the keyboard has, as well as the switches and the screen that is on the keyboard. And then we'll take a look at the mouse, and then we'll go through the SteelSeries GG Engine OS. Okay, so firstly, let's answer everyone's questions. What switches does this keyboard use? So if we just take off the escape cap, you can see that this uses cherry blue switches. And all of these switches are removable, so if you want to customize your keycaps, you can easily do that too. Okay, and secondly, let's talk about the OLED screen that you have on this keyboard. Okay, so as you guys can see, I've actually got mine doing system monitoring. So it goes through all the components in your computer and it tells you what they're running at, the percentages and the temps of your components, like CPU 28 degrees, GPU at 28 degrees. So it gives you stats like that, which I find quite useful for when I'm gaming, especially when I'm running my graphics card on an overclock and my CPU, because I can monitor what the temps are, and these temps are actually pretty accurate too to the actual readings. Okay, so now let's jump to what the mouse, what functionality the mouse has, and then to the GG Engine OS. Okay, so the SteelSeries Rival 3 gaming mouse. Now this is just one of your standard mouses, so I'll just go through what this thing has. So you'll see this button at the top. This is to adjust the DPI. So this is what setting I currently have it on, guys. So be focused on the screen, and if I press this button again, so if you're playing a shooting game, you can press this again, and it slows it down. So you so you have more accuracy, and if you press it again, then it goes back to normal. So you only have two settings here, and then on the side you have these two buttons. Now currently I have these buttons programmed for when I'm on Google. So this button takes me back a tab, and this button takes me forward a tab. Okay, and now into the SteelSeries GG Engine OS, or whatever the heck they named this thing, because they've changed the name for this at least several times since I've had this keyboard and mouse combination. Anyways, let's start off with the Apex 5, the keyboard. So as you guys can see here, I'll zoom it in. So you got key bindings, so you can change what each key does. Then you got the illumination settings. However, the illumination settings you can adjust from this screen that's on the keyboard, and I'll show you guys that later on. And then you got your OLED and settings for the screen and other settings. Now I've currently got it on system monitoring, and I'm going to show you guys what else you can actually put onto the screen. So if you go to apps, these are all the things that you can get onto the screen. So I've actually used a Discord one, but I found it quite annoying. So if you enable this Discord one, whoever is talking in your Discord chat, it'll show their username or gamer tag on the screen, so you know exactly who's talking. And then you've got Prism Sync, which illumination and effects that span across all of your SteelSeries devices. I have not enabled this because I found it quite annoying when I was gaming. Then you got Image Sync, which converts GIFs into an image that you can put onto this screen. Then you got Audio Visualizer, which from what I've done, you have to actually pay for it, so I've not been using that. Then you've also got Tidal. I'm not 100% sure what this one does, but if you guys want an in-depth review on this keyboard, please let me know in the comment section down below. And then you have system monitoring, which is what I've currently got on, as you guys can see. So system monitoring displays real-time system information on your device hardware, such as a GPU utilization or your CPU utilization or your clock speeds and more. And then you've got stuff for your games. So whatever games you have installed on your PC, when you connect this keyboard, it'll automatically show you all the games that are compatible with the OLED screen on the SteelSeries keyboard. So as you guys can see, CSGO is compatible, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mortal Kombat, Minecraft. You got a bunch of games that are compatible. I'll just go through them like this. So you got a bunch of games, and even games that aren't installed will be here. However, the games that you have installed will have an option on the side to be turned on. So if you go to Minecraft, you can turn it on. I've already got it on. And League of Legends, you can turn that on. CSGO, I've got that one on. So for CSGO, I can use as an example. So CSGO displays your KD, what round you're on, and etc. So things like that. Now let's jump to the mouse. So let's go back to gear, rival 3. Now the mouse is pretty simple. You got a few customizable things like the 2 buttons on the side. Then you got your DPI here. You can adjust your DPI, your CPI, sorry, and then you can adjust what you want for each level. So you add 3 levels. So you have 2 levels. However, if you click this plus box here, you can actually add more levels to your DPI. So currently I've got it on the standard stuff because it works best for me. 800 CPI and 1600 CPI. Also, at the time of filming this video, the SteelSeries Apex 5 mechanical gaming keyboard is on its latest OS, and so is the mouse. I don't know what the updates do, guys, but they are both on the latest version of their updates. Okay, so earlier on in the video I told you guys you could do majority of the adjustments for this keyboard from the screen itself. So let's go through that. So to access the things on the screen, you got to hold down this button that you have here. So you hold this down. By the way, guys, this is the volume button. You hold this down, give it a minute, and here we are. We come onto the menus. So you've got illumination, so you got a bunch of presets. Then you got custom, so you can customize your own illumination from here. So if we go here, you can customize the base, the reactivity, the idle, what it looks like on idle, and when do you want it to time out. So you've got that, and then you've got your brightness level. I've currently got this on max, and just for you guys, this is what the lowest setting is. So lowest setting is completely off, and I'll show you guys where it is as you go up. Get this camera to focus. And that's full brightness, and full brightness is what I usually have it on. Let's get this set again. Okay, so that's your brightness settings, and to go back from the menu you just press this same button again and back again. And let's go through some of the other things. So you got your profiles. So if we click here, one sec guys, we're going to hold it again. So if you go to your profiles now, to enter into a profile you have to press the volume button down like that, and you've got load profile. So I've got mine on configuration 5, which is the system monitoring, and then configuration 1 I've got all the LEDs off, and you've got a bunch of profiles here which you can set. You've got up to 5 profiles, and I think you can actually add more if you're on the SteelSeries GG engine. So let's head back out of here. Then you got save profile. So if you've made a custom profile, you can save from here. Let's just load my profile back on. There we are. You got your profile key action, so you can choose different things here. So you got toggle and you got list, and you've also got deactivate profile. So if there's a profile you don't want anymore, so for example if I didn't want profile 5 with the system monitoring, I could turn that off. However, I won't be doing that. And you've got settings. Now settings just tells you stuff about the display, so you can set the timeout, the brightness, and the lock indicator. Then you've also got about, so what OS you're running, things like that. And then you've also got factory reset, which we're not going to do. So if you're getting this keyboard ready to sell, you can just factory reset it and won't have any of your settings on. And that's pretty much it for all the stuff you can do on the screen. Majority of the stuff you can do from here, but if you want to get deep into the customization of this keyboard, definitely go to the software and do it from there. And it's a lot more easier too on the software side. Okay, and that's it for this video, guys. If you like what we do around here, don't forget to drop a like and obliterate that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.